Hi everyone. Here we come with a brand new video in which we are going to discuss the top 5 excursions in Turkey. Before the start of video, kindly subscribe our channel for new and interesting updates. Turkey is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, with tens of millions of visitors each. This is caused by several factors, including a straightforward and open visa system. Many different nationalities can simply apply for and obtain a visa for Turkey online. Turkey's landscape is likewise very diverse. With both mountains and forests, Turkey is a very alluring travel location for those who enjoy the outdoors. The nation also boasts historical sites that date back to antiquity and a highly rich cultural heritage. Number 5. Istanbul. Turkey's capital and largest city, Istanbul, is the center of the nation's economy, culture, and history. More than 15 million people live in the metropolis, which is located on both sides of the Bosporus and makes up 19% of Turkey's population. Istanbul is the 15th largest metropolis in the world and the most populous city in Europe. When the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great established it as the center of his empire in 330 CE, he gave it two new names, Constantinople, Constantinopolis, and New Rome. The city expanded in size and power, eventually turning into a Silk Road beacon, one of the most significant cities in history. Istanbul is without a doubt the greatest place to stay while traveling to Turkey for the first time because it is home to some of the most well-known and stunning attractions. First-time visitors can easily access some of the nation's most well-known sites from the city. The multi-ethnic city is the biggest in both Turkey and all of Europe, with a population of over 15 million. Exploring the Bosporus Strait, which divides the city, for a few days. An excellent way to enjoy Istanbul is by taking a boat out to the strait, where you can take in the spectacular views of the city and spend some time relaxing in the water. The Grand Bazaar, the magnificent Hagia Sophia, and the Blue Mosque are further locations in the city that should not be missed. Number 4. Cappadocia. The historical territory of Cappadocia is located in central Anatolia, primarily in the Turkish provinces of Nevşehir, Kayseri, Aksaray, Kırşehir, Sivas, and Niğde. The Cappadocians were said to have lived in a territory from Mount Taurus to the area around the Euxine during the Ionian Revolt, 499 BC, according to Herodotus, Black Sea. In this sense, Cappadocia was surrounded by Lycaonia and eastern Galatia to the west, the upper Euphrates to the east, the north by Pontus, and the chain of the Taurus Mountains that separate it from Cilicia in the south. The term is still in use today to identify a location of remarkable natural wonders, particularly those typified by fairy chimneys and a distinctive historical and cultural heritage, and has historically been used by Christian sources throughout history. The name Cappadocia first occurs in writing in the late 6th century BC on the trilingual inscriptions of two early Achaemenid kings. Due to the abundance of regions with distinctive geological, historical, and cultural features, the region is a well-liked tourist attraction. Ürgüp, Gorim, Alara Valley, Salim, Güzliurt, Yukasar, Avanos, and Zelv are the most significant towns and locations in Cappadocia. Derinkuyu, Kimakli, Gaziamir, and Oskanak are some of the most popular underground cities. In Ürgüp, Gorim, Güzliurt, and Yukasar, the best historic mansions and cave houses for tourists to stay at are located. In Cappadocia, hot air ballooning is fairly common and is available in Gorim. In the Alara Valley, Monastery Valley, Güzliurt, Ürgüp, and Gorim, hiking is popular. The Cappadocia region is composed of sedimentary rocks that were created in lakes and streams, as well as ignimbrite deposits that were ejected by extinct volcanoes between 9 and 3 million years ago, spanning the late Miocene to Pliocene epochs. Hundreds of magnificent pillars and minaret-like structures were eroded from the Cappadocian rocks close to Gorim. From the soft rocks of volcanic deposits, residents of the settlements at the center of the Cappadocia region fashioned out homes, churches, and monasteries. From 300 to 1200 AD, Gorim was a center for monasticism. Number 3. Kars. Kars, in southwest Turkey's Antalya, lies atop a hill that descends to the turquoise coast, ranking as the 10th largest district as of 2021. The region experiences hot, dry summers and warm, wet winters, which are typical of the Mediterranean climate and enable the cultivation of oranges, lemons, and bananas. Cut flowers and a variety of fruits and vegetables are also grown in the lowland areas. A lot of plants are grown year-round under glass. Almonds and honey are produced on the hillsides, and there are substantial pine trees at higher elevations. High altitudes have drier weather. Although agriculture is still significant, the district's primary industry, which includes a large number of hotels and guest houses, is tourism. The district's coastal towns and villages, notably Kalkan and Jelimiz, offer lots of lodging for tourists, although the tourist industry is concentrated in the charming town of Kars. Since Kars does not have an airport, the area may be accessible from both the Antalya and Dalaman airports. With its azure blue coastline and winding alleyways filled with jasmine flowers, Kars is a peaceful and beautiful town. After a day of scuba diving, there are several tiny guest rooms, homey cafes, and bars where you can unwind and enjoy live music. Kars hosts an annual arts festival, jazz performances in the Hellenistic Theater, and exhibitions of underwater pottery by the Kiln Under the Sea Arts Collective. One of Turkey's top locations for scuba diving is Kars. Both beginning and experienced divers go there. More than 15 dive shops and courses are available, and most of them are situated near the neighborhood port. They provide guided diving excursions to the 50 nearby dive sites. Divers can see a variety of fish as well as turtles and other sea life in Kars. Kars has a huge variety of underwater cultural heritage in addition to ecological diversity. 6 man-made wrecks are worth viewing among the different wreck locations. To create artificial reefs and popular diving locations, these wrecks have been sunk. Number 2. Cappadocia. The city is located in the Aegean Sea alongside the same-named gulf. Close to the town's center, the island of Gavursanada, also known as Pigeon Island, is joined to the mainland of Casades by a man-made causeway. On Turkey's western Aegean coast, the beach resort town of Casades is located. It serves as a launching point for seeing the neighboring Ephesus classical ruins and is a popular cruise ship stop. Hotels and eateries flank the promenade along the water, the marina, and the port. A walled Byzantine castle that originally protected the town is located just offshore on Pigeon Island and is connected to the mainland by a causeway. Additionally, the city is home to numerous exquisite marketplaces and businesses that visitors can visit. Looking for something to do during your stay that's interesting? Exploring some of the water parks in Cappadocia and the ancient sites in Ephesus are fulfilling. Number 1. Antalya. Around 200 BC, the Attalid dynasty of Pergamon established the city that is now Antalya. The Attalids were quickly conquered by the Romans. Antalya prospered under the Roman administration, contributing to the development of numerous new monuments including Hadrian's Gate, and the expansion of nearby cities. The Seljuk Sultanate took control of the city in 1207, and an expanding Ottoman Empire took control in 1391. For the next 500 years, Ottoman authority delivered a comparatively peaceful and stable environment. After World War I, Italy held the city for 3 years until being retaken by a newly independent Turkey in the War of Independence. The largest international sea resort in Turkey is Antalya, which is situated on the Turkish Riviera. Government investment and extensive development have boosted tourism. 2019 saw a record 13.6 million visitors arrive in the city. Even though it doesn't receive as much attention from tourists as other Turkish cities like Kemer or Istanbul, this city is well worth the hype and is the ideal place for travelers who are visiting Turkey for the first time to stay. The city has a lot to offer, including fantastic beaches, fantastic food at the various restaurants in town, cultural experiences, bars, and a wide variety of shopping options. Did you like this video? Be sure to submit your feedback in our comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.